The future of Toronto's food is limitless, I think. It's pretty exciting. As a food-obsessed person, I am in a very happy place to be here. I think, you know, the food scene has exploded here, and there are a lot of people in the city who are super passionate about food, and there are a lot of people coming to Toronto who are in the food industry and very passionate about food, and it's a pretty exciting time. At the same time, you know, that's one side of it, the whole upstart chef scene and that kind of restaurant or food stand or food truck or whatever. And then there's the immigrant-influenced food scene and the newcomers. And, you know, it makes me think of Newcomer Kitchen.
I'm Kara Benjamin Pace, and I'm the project director of Newcomer Kitchen. And Newcomer Kitchen is a small project that sprung from, you know, the heart of what is an amazing little event space in the west end of Toronto called the Dépanneur. And the Dépanneur is the brainchild of the Len Senator. As Len Senator says, you know, inviting strangers into his kitchen wasn't strange, and so it wasn't a stretch when we invited a small group of Syrian women last February to come and cook in our kitchen.
It's an incubator for all kinds of interesting food things that are happening. But this organization specifically, you know, it's a sign of things to come. So we have just, as a country, opened doors to thousands of Syrian refugees. And I think we will see the fruits of that in great Syrian restaurants.
Well, Rahaf Al-Akbani and her husband Ismail Abu Bakr are really co-founders, along with Len and I. They were here the very first day. They are now our coordinators. They schedule all the women. They are our bridge to the community. And without them, this project would never have taken off.
At the Newcomer Kitchen, it's really good opportunities to show our culture, because you know that food is kind of culture to show. Basically, we are preparing like traditional Syrian food. We come here every Thursday and we cook together as a group of 8 ladies, and we sell these meals online in advance.
It is a way for brand new members of this community to monetize skills that they have and that are languageless and don't have a language barrier, which is also why a lot of immigrants start restaurants.
A number of the families have dreams of having their own restaurants, but of course, having your own restaurant in Toronto is a very, very big undertaking, costs a lot of money. So, you know, our idea with Newcomer Kitchen is that we can all participate in this growing small enterprise, this social enterprise.
We find like we are really proud of our food because most of people, they like it. Also, we feel that they want to support this project. They want to support those ladies who really like suffered a lot to come here, and they left behind their rest of their families.
When the ladies first came, we didn't ask a lot of questions about what had happened. And again, I think they really appreciated that because the wounds were very, very fresh. These women are remarkably strong and dignified, but they harbor, you know, they hold a lot of pain.
I feel like this kind of project, it helps a lot, such as newcomers, to help them to heal their trauma, their problems, because they meet new people. So it's so good. You can feel so much comfortable when people just come to pick their meals and they smile in your face and say, "We are so proud of you, and you did just an amazing job. Thank you very much. We like your food." And it's just like you feel you are so glad at that time.
We find that there are many different layers of what's going on in the kitchen. It's not just about making food for sale, it's about building community. It's really what it's about.
It's not so much that it's important for Toronto to accept new culture and immigration, it's just that this is what Toronto does. I don't think Toronto knows how to do anything else. That's the story of Toronto.
If there's 140 countries, we have all 140 culture in Toronto. And Toronto is the best place to showcase a multicultural product.
It's pretty amazing as compared to how immigrants have been welcomed or not welcomed in the past.
It's a vibrant city. It's one of the best cities in the whole world, you know, like where everybody welcomes everybody.
Toronto and Torontonians, we're not always so responsive to different food cultures, but it's mostly after World War II, and in particular in the 1960s, when you see the racial restriction on immigration being removed by the federal government, then you have a much more mixed population.
Market 707 is behind me with these fabricated container stalls. So our containers go for between $11 to $24 a day. So for some of our food vendors, if they sell 1.5 lunches, their rent is paid for. So it becomes a very sustainable 1 or 2 person operation. So we've got a number of newcomers and refugees who have started a business here and has turned it into a viable business.
My name is Amir Fattah, and I'm Syrian. I came from Aleppo. I have been here in Canada since 15 July 2016. This place we started in 15 July. In 15 July 2017. Okay, just now I realized we opened the same day when we came to Canada. Right? Yeah. We came in 15 July 2016 and we opened this place in 15 July 2017. That's not my career. I came from completely different background and now we do food.
Let's say you're a lawyer or you're a medical doctor and you move to Canada, you need to almost completely retrain to be able to work in your field. But if you're a cook, that's not the case. So food businesses are quite often favored by first-generation migrants.
In Canada and Toronto, there is no Syrian restaurant. I mean, maybe there is 1 or 2 or a couple of them, but there is no too many Syrian restaurants. So we just thought, oh, why we don't do that? I came to this community center, Scatic Court, and I asked them for the commercial kitchen because they have one. And then I saw this place, and I just thinking, oh, why we don't sell our Syrian street food? Just street food. Manouche, it's flatbread, very delicious. It's stuffed with too many things. Here just we serve za'atar, which is thyme, and muhammara, which is pepper-based, but we add our spices. If I eat from this place, if I don't own this place and I eat from here, I will eat every day because I love manouche. Any community, they should to be together. And that make Canada more great. Because when we become together, so we will add more culture to this multicultural city. The people they come to here, to Toronto, for example, and they see Chinatown, Greek town, Korean town, and we should to have, if we don't have Syrian town, we should to have Arab town. So the people will see our culture and we can share our culture with them. That's very important. We had too many dreams and we left our dreams in our country. So then we left to be here. So when we came to here and we felt like we are safe, we have a safe place and security place. So we start to dreaming again.
You know, new Canadians that are here are going to bring so much to our community, so much to our culture, like every other wave of immigration has happened in the past. And I can start to see them settling. I can start to see them finding a groove and finding a sense that they too are going to join the Canadian fabric. And, you know, that's very, very encouraging. Yeah.